Hi guys, this is a video on how I made the smoke system for my RC glow plane. I wanted to make it for myself because the ready-made systems out there are fairly expensive, and I wasn't even sure if it would work on a glow motor, but apparently it works pretty well. Here's a quick overview of the parts. There's the tank. This one has 3 connections. This blue hose is a breather hose. This one is a filler hose, and this is the hose going to the pump inlet. This is the pump. It's a brushed motor. I bought it on eBay. It's fairly cheap, $7-8 I think, US dollars. It's sold as a RC water fuel pump. Then we have the check valve. If you don't know what a check valve is, it's a valve that allows the fluid just to flow in one direction. In this case, it only allows the fluid to flow from the pump and to the exhaust. When the pump is not running, you don't want the fluid to flow back to the pump. You want all of the tubing to be primed with smoke fluid all the time. Then we have the preheating coil. It's an aluminum tube wrapped around the engine head. Its purpose is to preheat the smoke fluid so it will reach its flashing point sooner and thus create more smoke. Then there is the pressure fitting that will be installed on the exhaust manifold. What you want is the smoke fluid to be sprayed into the exhaust, and for that you'll need to make a nozzle. What I did was that I filled the bottom part of the fitting with soldering tin. This is the top part where the hose connects, and this is the bottom part that I filled with soldering tin. I then used a small needle and a razor blade to create a small hole in the center. The small hole will create higher pressure on the fluid, and just try to shape the hole so that the fluid is sprayed out in a wide spray pattern. You can also use a small tube or something that fits inside this hole. Solder it and then pinch the end of it to make a nozzle. Okay, this is just a quick demonstration of the nozzle in action. This is the speed controller I'm using. It's a GWS ICS 480Li brushed speed controller. It's probably discontinued now, but you should find similar simple brushed speed controllers. I have it connected to the gear channel on the receiver, so when I flip the gear switch on the transmitter, the pump starts. I can also adjust the trim on the gear channel, so I can adjust the speed at which the pump runs. You can choose to connect the speed controller to the receiver battery or a separate battery. Either way, you need to remember to remove the positive voltage feedback from the speed controller to the receiver. On this speed controller, it's the center pin, that's the positive voltage feedback. Just use a small screwdriver and take the pin out. I've taped it up here so you won't short out on anything. Just one final note. Don't use flammable liquids with this pump. The motor is brushed so it creates sparks. And also, if you're going to use more aggressive fluids, you might need to change the tubing to Tygon tubes. I'm not sure if the pump can handle aggressive fluids, but it was sold as a fuel pump, but I can't guarantee anything. So this is the engine parts installed. The check valve, preheating coil wrapped around the motor, and this is where I mounted the pressure fitting. Just find a suitable location, preferably a flat spot, drill and tap a hole to match the threads of the pressure fitting. Yeah, okay, so that's basically it. It's not very complicated. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments, and if you found this video helpful in any way, please hit the like button. Thank you.